Made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Freddie Roach, the coach of Manny Pacquiao, is suggesting that Manny Pacquiao should retire. He's stating that basically the duties that he has to do as a senator in his country of the Philippines, and it demands a lot of time and responsibility, and not to, on top of that, to become, to be the boxer at Manny Pacquiao's level also requires a lot of time and responsibility, and he don't have time to do both. And Freddie Roach suggests that if he's not going to, put his all into boxing, and he cannot see Manny Pacquiao being nothing short of a world champion, then he should retire. You know what I mean? And I understand where Freddie Roach is coming from with that, because you don't play boxing. You don't get in there without your full heart into it, because you can risk yourself getting very hurt just for a paycheck. And you see Manny Pacquiao coming off a loss to Jeff Horn, losing his WBO world title to Jeff Horn. And of course, Manny Pacquiao felt as though he was robbed, when if you actually take a deeper look, you'll notice that Manny Pacquiao just underestimated this guy named Jeff Horn. And it doesn't, there was a rematch that Manny Pacquiao rematch clause that he could have exercised. But given that Jeff Horn and his backers are determined to have that fight back in Australia, Manny Pacquiao is not looking to walk back to that fight. And this has now made Bob Arum, who's the CEO of Top Rank Promotions, he stated that, he's bringing up Terence Crawford to 147. So look, if Pacquiao ain't going to take that fight, I'd like to give Terence Crawford to Jeff Horn, which would be a good fight and also an opportunity for Terence Crawford to get a WBO title and to go on and call out the rest of the welterweights. Because if he's going to make them come across the pond, given that they fight on opposite sides of the street, well, he's going to need something to entice him, and a WBO title would just help. So, I mean, Manny Pacquiao needs to make a decision about his career and make it fast. News is out that, Manny Pacquiao is calling out Conor McGregor. Somebody he wants to show him what a real fight is like. Of course, all the news media puppets are going to sit there and report about it. But, that's here today, gone tomorrow type stuff. You know what I mean? Pacquiao need to be sitting down doing a serious evaluation about his career, man. Because clearly I thought he should have rematched Jeff Horn. I don't care if it was in Australia or where. There was no robbery that happened down in Australia before. Pacquiao lost. Period. Point blank. He had a phenomenal, what was that, 10th round? I'll give him that, where he almost stopped Jeff Horn. That was all good. But Pacquiao lost. He lost in almost every aspect of that fight. He totally underestimated the opponent that he was in the ring with. And that's also a bad sign for Manny Pacquiao, because that's something that I can honestly say he's basically never done. He's never really overlooked an opponent or took an opponent lightly. But he clearly didn't study a game plan to effectively defeat Jeff Horn, because he couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? So, at this point, where Pacquiao has strained relationships across the board, even with this promoter, on-again, off-again promoter, Bob Arum, you know what I mean? But Bob Arum stating that whenever Manny Pacquiao fights, he will be the one that will promote him. But they don't have that exclusive locked-in deal type thing no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like probably on a fight-by-fight basis or something. So, you got your trainer saying you should retire. Bob Arum doesn't look all super enthusiastic to work with Pacquiao, especially given that finding an opponent for Pacquiao is a little challenging right now. So Pacquiao need to really do a serious evaluation. Now, you would think at this point in Pacquiao's career, 8-weight champion, you know what I mean, Hall of Fame fighter, had all of these great fights, has the biggest fight in pay-per-view history, that Pacquiao should have a couple dollars to maybe look to start to promote himself. But clearly, with the IRS issues that Pacquiao had hanging over his head, something ain't right, because Pacquiao has made no move for independence. Pacquiao needs to stop. There was talk of Pacquiao maybe abandoning the Jeff Horn fight originally for an Amir Khan fight. And this is when we thought that Amir Khan was going to bring the financial backers in and stage this fight in Dubai. But Amir Khan could not deliver the financiers. So it is what it is. But that was clearly a money grab for Manny Pacquiao. So all Manny Pacquiao was doing, money grabs, underestimating opponents, not totally focused on his boxing career. Ladies and gentlemen, the question has to be, should Manny Pacquiao retire? The answer for most may say no, because if you look in Manny Pacquiao's last fight with Jeff Horn, he came into the fight in tip-top condition. There was no lack of punches thrown by Manny Pacquiao. There was no lack of power on Manny Pacquiao's part. It was more game plan is the reason that Manny Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn. But physical conditioning, like, he looked in tip top. He looked like he could have easily went 12 rounds. And honestly, he looked like one of the best shapes of his life, far as totally size-wise. He looked pretty bigger than he normally used. He was cut up. He was shredded. I mean, I can't say that. Manny Pacquiao was getting in tip-top condition. It's for the love of the game. Focus. Is your focus there? Is your desire there? That is that hunger, any part of that hunger still left in the body of Manny Pacquiao, who's basically done everything in boxing there is to do. He's fought the biggest fight of his career. He's gained titles in multiple weight classes. He's been unified. He's done it all. There ain't nothing that in boxing that you can name that Pacquiao has not done. So when you are at that point in your career, do you still have that fire? And if you don't, bro, you got to get out. And I believe that Freddie Roach is only saying that to look out for Manny Pacquiao. Real talk. See, Manny Pacquiao never wanted to face Terrence Crawford. Those are the type of fights that the fans were starting to call for Manny Pacquiao, and he never wanted to get into those fights. And he started to make it clear that he was just fighting just to keep his name out there or to make a couple dollars. It looked that way. But, Floyd never gave him a rematch. I thought Floyd eventually would pivot to a rematch, given that was the most money he could have made, but he found him a new moneymaker in Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor hurt the Maypac 2 fight. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. Conor McGregor hurt the Maypac 2 fight. When Manny Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn, that sent Floyd Mayweather out the window. And Floyd Mayweather ain't looking back. He made a boatload of money with Conor McGregor. Possibly more he would have made in a Manny Pacquiao rematch. So Floyd Mayweather's money-wise is set. So that boat has sailed for Manny Pacquiao. Where does he go? Maybe he should try to make a deal with Al Heyman. Get some of the Heyman fighters in there. But some of them may, at this point in Pacquiao's career, actually beat Manny Pacquiao and then say, oh, I told you so. No one wants to hear that either. So what does Manny Pacquiao do? And I'll leave that question open. I got some ideas, but I'll leave it open. I'll leave it open and I'll put that, and I'll actually reply in the comment section. What does Manny Pacquiao do? At the end, at this end, I don't want, this is not a diss to Manny Pacquiao by far, because he is a legendary fighter going into the Hall of Fame, done something that if any other boxer I don't believe has ever done. He's conquered the most weight classes in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You got to do nothing but respect Manny Pacquiao. Has the biggest pay-per-view on record with Floyd Mayweather. He's done a lot of great things in this sport, and this is not a diss to any sort to Manny Pacquiao. Oh, he was a hype job. Oh, he's been exposed now. No, this is not that type of thing. The man is 38 years old, had an awesome career. The question is the fire still there? But we'll see. So to the next video, Main Man, Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man, Made Man. Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man, Made Man. Boxing fans are so messed up, man, where they even diss the great Manny Pacquiao. I see a lot of y'all comments just going on and on about how bad of a person Pacquiao is, and this, that, and the third. Like, yo, man, cut it out, man. Respect this man, Joe. If you don't respect Manny Pacquiao, how could you have the audacity to sit there and call yourself a boxing fan? Riddle me that. So to the next video. Peace out.